Welcome back to our channel, where we explore captivating stories and delve into fascinating topics. In today's video, we're going to uncover the turbulent journey of Venezuela, once known for its abundant oil reserves and wealth, but now grappling with a crippling economic crisis. Join us as we examine the rise and fall of this oil-rich nation and the factors that have led to its bankruptcy. The riches of Venezuela's oil reserves. Venezuela, a country nestled in the northern part of South America, boasts one of the world's largest oil reserves. In this chapter, we will delve into the discovery of these vast oil fields, the nationalization of the industry, and how oil became the lifeblood of the Venezuelan economy. Venezuela's oil journey began in the early 20th century when oil was discovered in the Maracaibo Basin in the western part of the country. This marked the birth of Venezuela as a major player in the global oil industry. As exploration continued, it became evident that the nation was sitting on an enormous reservoir of black gold. Venezuela's oil reserves are estimated to be the largest in the world, surpassing even those of Saudi Arabia. These vast reserves are predominantly found in the Orinoco Belt, a vast area in the eastern part of the country. The heavy crude oil trapped beneath the surface requires specialized extraction techniques, but the potential for immense wealth is undeniable. Recognizing the significance of this valuable resource, Venezuela nationalized its oil industry in 1976, forming Petróleos de Venezuela, S.A., PDVSA, a state-owned oil and natural gas company. This move gave the government full control over the exploration, production, and distribution of oil. Petrostate boom and economic prosperity. With the rise of oil production, Venezuela experienced an economic boom, becoming one of the wealthiest countries in Latin America. The exploitation of Venezuela's oil reserves brought substantial economic benefits to the nation. The oil industry became the mainstay of the economy, accounting for a significant portion of the country's GDP and government revenues. The abundance of oil allowed Venezuela to fund ambitious infrastructure projects, social programs, and modernization efforts. With oil as its lifeblood, Venezuela experienced unprecedented economic growth and became one of the wealthiest nations in Latin America. The revenue generated from oil exports fueled the development of cities, improved transportation networks, and elevated the living standards of many Venezuelans. Major cities like Caracas, Maracaibo, and Valencia underwent rapid urbanization, with the construction of modern buildings, highways, bridges, and other vital infrastructure. The petrodollars flowing into the country allowed the government to invest in various sectors, including education, healthcare, and social programs. As a result, access to education improved, and the literacy rate increased significantly. Healthcare facilities were upgraded, and the standard of living for many Venezuelans improved, especially in urban areas. Corruption and mismanagement. Unfortunately, Venezuela's abundance of oil also became a curse. Corruption and mismanagement plagued the industry, leading to significant economic disparities, social unrest, and a widening wealth gap. The abundance of oil wealth in Venezuela created a breeding ground for corruption. The vast amounts of money flowing into the country's coffers provided opportunities for individuals in positions of power to exploit the system for personal gain. Corruption became deeply entrenched in various sectors, including politics, business, and public administration. Corruption also extended to the political realm, with accusations of electoral fraud and manipulation. The misuse of power and the erosion of democratic institutions fueled public discontent and further eroded trust in the government. This created a cycle of political instability and social unrest, ultimately contributing to Venezuela's current crisis. Oil price volatility and economic downfall. The volatility of oil prices in the global market played a significant role in Venezuela's economic downfall. As oil prices plummeted, the country faced severe revenue shortages, hyperinflation, and a deepening economic crisis. Venezuela's economy heavily relies on oil exports, making it highly susceptible to fluctuations in global oil prices. Historically, the country has experienced periods of prosperity and economic turmoil as a direct result of these price fluctuations. The economic downturn had far-reaching consequences for the Venezuelan people. Inflation skyrocketed, reaching staggering levels that eroded the value of the national currency. Basic goods became scarce, and the cost of living rose exponentially. This led to widespread social unrest and protests as citizens struggled to cope with the worsening economic conditions. Social unrest and humanitarian crisis. The economic collapse in Venezuela has had dire consequences for its people. The economic turmoil and decline in living conditions caused by Venezuela's economic downfall sparked widespread social unrest. Citizens took to the streets in protests, demanding accountability, political change, and access to basic necessities. The government responded with force, leading to clashes between protesters and security forces. However, the delivery of aid faced numerous challenges due to political and logistical hurdles. The Venezuelan government, at times, limited the entry of aid or placed restrictions on its distribution, adding to the difficulties of providing much-needed relief to those most affected by the crisis. The road to recovery. Despite the challenges, Venezuela has the potential to rebuild and diversify its economy. One crucial aspect of the recovery is the need for economic diversification. Venezuela's heavy reliance on oil exports left the economy vulnerable to price fluctuations and external shocks. A diversified economy, with investments in sectors such as agriculture, manufacturing, and services, can create new sources of revenue and employment opportunities. To achieve a sustainable recovery, Venezuela will also need to foster an enabling business environment. This includes promoting transparency, combating corruption, and implementing fair and predictable regulations. These measures will help attract investment, stimulate entrepreneurship, and create job opportunities for the population. The road to recovery for Venezuela is undoubtedly challenging, but not insurmountable. The resilience and determination of the Venezuelan people, combined with strategic planning and comprehensive reforms, can lay the foundation for a brighter future. As we conclude our exploration into the economic journey of Venezuela, we hope this series has shed light on the complexities and nuances of the crisis. Let us remember that the path to recovery is a collective endeavor that requires collaboration, empathy, and a shared vision for a prosperous Venezuela. We hope this video has provided valuable insights into the complex factors that have shaped the nation's tumultuous journey. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel for more thought-provoking content, and share it with others who want to understand the intricate dynamics of Venezuela's economic rise and fall.